Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. I hope everyone's Monday has been pleasant, or at least tolerable. Mine has been completely uneventful. I woke up feeling tired, went back to sleep for a nice sleep in, still no energy. Uh, then got up, had a bit of a nap, uh, managed to receive the Coles delivery, but that's about it in terms of things I have managed to do today. Hello again, Cyclone. How are you? How's Monday treating you? Uh, so yeah, I don't know if I want to do like a super long stream today, but we want to keep doing it, and there's plenty of things we could be doing in the game. And yeah, I think if I was playing any other game on Mondays at the moment, and I was feeling this tired, I would have maybe cancelled stream. But yeah, Ultima 7, big influence on my childhood, and I feel like I could play it no matter how tired I get. So that's good. Doing good just thinking about how I should make my game over screen. But this game is amazing. I'm glad you think so, Cyclone. It was certainly technically impressive for its time, and narratively.
Thundercats!
Gareth underscore Hughes just subscribed, you bloody legend. Sup.
Sup, Gareth? Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thundercats, that was a good show, right? Again, I guess the theme of this whole channel is nostalgia, so yeah, Thundercats was one of my absolute favorite shows, cartoons to watch as a kid. Get the game screen on before I derp up and do something stupid like try and play the game while people can't see what I'm doing. I mean, that would never happen, right? I was super enjoying my Baldur's Gate nostalgia. Yeah, until the surgery. Ow. Yeah, Baldur's Gate, very mouse driven. How's your hand doing, Gareth? Hope you can find things to entertain you and while you rest up and recover. Sore AF. I can imagine. So let's recap. What were we doing last week? Oh, there's a doggo that's come inside. Hey, doggo. We had joined the Fellowship, and we went to Vespa, the town of fantasy racism. We derped around there for a bit, killed some people in an inn, killed some other people in a different tavern, and then came home with a boat. And off stream, I went ahead and walked up to Vespa again and got the cart and brought it back. You'll notice it looks a little glitchy, and that's because, well, it is a little glitchy. The game has trouble rendering the complexities of the cart here, but it's fine. I mean, it's probably just because we customized it a bit. Tried to work today. Oh man, Gareth, you should just take some time off, man, I think. Still waiting on my refund so I can buy Baldur's Gate 3. Is all of that out yet? Or I remember they were releasing it in parts. So yeah, we've done this side of the world. We might want to return there for some training. I was looking up some of the stats of the different trainers. Karina might be a good one to train some dexterity, and down here there's Mignon, who's good for training up strength. And who was it that was good for combat skill? I forget. So we might deal with that if we get in the area again, perhaps. I don't think we need to go to Vesper again. We've got the ship. We brought it back to Britain. And one thing I kind of want to do today is go back to Dungeon de Start here and give it another shot. We haven't gotten particularly stronger yet. If I hadn't just started a new job, I've taken longer. Right, yeah. I mean, you don't have a lot of time saved up. For some reason, my camera view is super dark today. I've got all the lights on. See if I can improve this. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just have something bright and white on the screen. A bit better. How's that even? This place has unlimited leave. It's just more about being present, and you already had COVID. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. Like, even just for your own purposes, like you start a new job, you kind of need to be there for a lot of things. You need to be onboarded. It's not ideal to have all that time off, even if they let you take it and there's no hard feelings. It's just like, well, okay, now you're really behind and still feeling like a newbie a month into the job. Yeah, well, still, take it easy. You've gone through a lot recently, mate, so just rest up. And yeah, okay, so I thought we could go back and give the dungeon another go, even if it kicks our ass. Because the other thing I did off stream was I bought a few more spells. We've got Mark and Recall, and we've got all of the fourth circle, in fact. We've got Unlock Magic, which is good. No more doors are going to impede our progress. We can do fifth circle spells. Yeah, we can. So I've got Dispel Field, which is going to be plot important. Invisibility, meh. Great Heal, Mass Sleep could be nice. And then I've picked up some sixth circle ones just because they're nice and I would like to play with them eventually. Other than that, yeah. The thing is, that's kind of depleted our funds. We've only got 126 gold at the moment, after I bought a bunch of food for the party. I have an unlock spell, it's called Explosion. Well, we have Explosion as well. But we tried it on stream, and I don't know about if it's a patch thing or not, but we couldn't blast through those wooden locked doors. I feel like you should be able to. So we've depleted our funds a little bit. I've only used the trainers that the spell selling people that we've talked to before. We have another box of gold. But I do kind of want to see if we can get some more funds from the dungeon. So let's hop in our cart and do that. Knock knock, who's there? Boom, yes. If the game really wanted to be mean to you, then yeah, you can unlock a door with magic, but do you want to unlock a chest with magic, as an explosion? You're probably just going to destroy all the fun loot that you had in there. Right, so here's Trinsic. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to pick up when we happen to be nearby. So we'll go back to Trinsic. Oh no, the gate's locked. We have to talk to the guard, and the guard is moving too fast. You see a tough-looking guard who takes his job very seriously. Here's the password. What is the password? I don't know. Long live the king. Please, Blackbird. Very well, thou mayest pass. Awesome. So one thing we refrained from stealing last time was this guy's great dagger. And I've come to realize that actually great daggers are pretty great. Not just because... who do we want to give it to? Yeah, Sentry. Not just because it's pretty great, you know, it's like got a little ruby gem in the hilt, but because... Okay, this is going to be the whole stream, isn't it? I'm not really able to construct sentences today. The two-handed sword here that Jana is modeling does 11 damage. The great dagger here, when you swing it, it temporarily turns into a two-handed sword, and it also does 11 damage. So you might think, well, it's, as magical items go, it's not that amazing, it's a bit of a crutch. But it occurred to me, if we were to yoink this while this person wasn't looking... Whoops, hi, how about that? Sentry here now has a hand free. He can continue doing 11 damage per swing, but he has a hand free, and we can give him a torch or something so that when we're going through all of these dungeons, we don't have to be in the dark so much. And let's look at this little lever here that's hidden there. You know, the guy, we could roleplay this and do this at night while he wasn't around. He doesn't care. It's fine. We'll just go through all of his stuff. We've got some throwing axes. They're kind of pointless. A main gauche. Pointless. Regular daggers. Nope. Bundles of arrows. I don't think we're going to bother with bows, is the thing. There's a bow. Empty crate. And there's a crossbow. We have enough crossbows. Aha! Here we go. Here's some bolts. That will be useful. Can YOLO grab all those, or is he going to be overburdened? Not overburdened. That's good. There's a hammer. Two-handed hammer. Chest with some bags, and yay, some money. We need cash, okay? Shields. Empty. Miscellaneous armor pieces. Those throwing axes look like kukris. Yeah, they do, kinda. I mean, there's lots of potential to use other weapons in this game, and if you want to roleplay a bit, you can use some kitchen implements as weapons, like a kitchen cleaver. It's just, you know, it's not optimal, so... And you're going to find cool magical items that are better. So spark... Sentry... I don't think anyone needs those helmets or anything. Oh, there's a gorget. How about that? Here you go. And I think that's all we really need to be intrinsic for. So let's get back on the cart and go to the dungeon. It's Spark's house again. We can talk to his parrot. Pretty bird. Ugly bird. Ugly boy. We might go get that treasure some point. We've got a boat now, so we could. Happy! Hello, how are you? Welcome on in. Really, there's no reason to be here. You can go hang out in Sharky's stream. It's okay. I'm gonna raid into Sharky later, because of course, like, why not? You know what? Let's just park the cart here and we'll walk the rest of the way, because there's all these damned trees in the way. Wow, you don't want me here. I'm sorry, Happy. You're very welcome here. You're a valued member of the community. How are you doing, my friend? What is love? Yeah. So here is the alternate entrance to Dungeon Destard, and the one that we could have accidentally stumbled in before. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm very, very sleepy, if I'm being honest. The whole day has been a bit of a wash in terms of energy levels. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, this entrance is the entrance that those other adventuring party was supposed to have found and gone into. And if they'd come in here, they would have found a unicorn. Let's put some lights on so we can see. Oh, this torch is spent already. Why are you holding it then? There we go. Let's talk to the unicorn. You see a creature the size and shape of a horse. From its head protrudes a single straight horn. It looks at you with eyes that shine with intelligence. What's your name? The creature speaks. My name is Lashar. And what kind of employment are you doing? Lashar looks at you and blinks. Come now, Avatar. I do not live by the rules that govern the society of mankind. There is what I am, which is a unicorn. Then there is my purpose, which is another thing altogether. Oh yes, what's a unicorn then? Lashar stares at you, stupefied. Tell me, dost thou know what a unicorn is? No. Lashar stares blankly at you. His mouth hangs open. Very well. Then I shall tell thee what a unicorn is. A unicorn is one of a family of nature spirits that were once called upon to aid a very powerful wizard many, many years ago. Oh. Wizards, huh? I'm a wizard. I do not remember the wizard's name, for much time has passed since then, but suffice it to say that he was a royal bastard. Ah, thanks for the hydrate, Happy Light. I'm probably going to need that if I'm going to be reading them a lot. Anyway, for one reason or another, the chieftain of our clan, who at that time was a horse's ass named Sharphoof, decided that rather than heed this wizard's rightful and properly performed ritual of calling, he was going to take the herd and chase after this bevy of really fine fillies. You banned yourself, Happy Light. Well done. And who is Sharphoof? Where was I? Oh, yes, Sharphoof. The next morning, after we had our way with these fillies, this wizard called us again. This time Sharphoof realized that we had best answer, and we were sorry that we did. The wizard was horribly angry. And, well, I will just say that our agreements with such people are very, very binding. Not only were we bound in service to this wizard for 1,000 years, but he also placed a dreadful curse upon us. How were you in service to him? As it fell out, we did not actually have to serve the wizard for 1,000 years. He reduced the time by a few weeks after placing that curse on us. Lashar snorts sarcastically. I was heartbroken. And what curse? We nature spirits used to be renowned for our randiness, and this wizard had called upon us to assist him in the seduction of some maiden. When we stood him up, well, let us just say that he was one magician who was having a problem convincing his magic wand to work. Anyway, in a pathetic attempt to bolster his diminished feelings of manhood, he ruined us with an awesomely powerful curse of chastity. Ooh, that sounds like a terrible curse. It was a terrible curse. First, it drove us to kill all of the female members of our clan. Then it afflicted us with the particular sensitivity for which we have become known. And what's your purpose now? Oh, do not be coy with me, Avatar. Thou dost know very well the purpose of a unicorn. We are foolproof virgin detectors. Virgin detector, you say? That is correct. So sensitive are members of my race to all forms of sexual energy that we can only tolerate physical contact with one who has not yet had any experience in that form of procreation, or recreation if thou dost prefer. Yes, I find it most unpleasant to actually come into physical contact with anyone who's not a virgin, and I will avoid doing so wherever possible. Yes, well, I did not wish to get this personal with thee, but if thou dost not mind, art thou a virgin? Now, there's a funny thing here with the lore. anytime the Avatar returns to Britannia, it doesn't really matter how much time has passed. They're always sort of given a new body, and that's why our companions here have aged a little bit, and the rest of the world has aged 200 years, but we are relatively youthful, and our stats get reset. And apparently, one of our stats is virginity. So I can say no here, but I think the unicorn will be able to tell that we are lying. Lasher slowly shakes his head. Thou dost not have to brag in order to impress me or fear any sort of verbal chastisements, honestly. By the way, I have an itch right betwixt my shoulder blades. Wouldst thou mind scratching it for me? Lasher stretches out towards you. Thank thee so much. Actually, the part of being Virgin Detector that I find the most intolerable is having to perform upon demand for some clever mage or bard or hero who wants a potential wife to try and touch me. Virginity is a stat? What's the maximum amount of virgin you can be? Well, you know, you've got like olive oil and virgin olive oil, and you've got extra virgin olive oil, so there's obviously some sort of sliding scale here. It is a tragedy. The man always gets nervous, then places a condition on the marriage that his bride must be a virgin. They call me to put her to the test, and the man's bachelorhood is granted a reprieve. I have destroyed more engagements than the bubonic plague. World of Warcraft subscription. Yeah, about bachelorhood. Just like those fools who are wandering around down here looking for me for the same reason, I would wager. Well, they can lose that notion. I like women, I truly do, and frankly, I'm sick and tired of being used as the instrument of their humiliation. There's this guy, right, that we talked to a couple of episodes ago, and they're actually looking to test the guy's virginity. They want the virginity test for a man who is getting married? Lasher lets out a long, surprised laugh. In all mine existence, I have never heard such a thing. Oh, she must be quite a ravishing maiden if he is willing to risk life and limb to come down here and prove his virtue. Well, the ravishing maiden we haven't met yet. She's in Jaholm, but we could end up talking to her if we wanted to. This boy must be smitten something fierce by this maid. I suppose that I should go and investigate this further. If he is sincere about this, as thou dost say, then perhaps I will help the poor lad. Bye. Fare thee well, Avatar. I think this fountain is one of the magical kind that will give us some sort of potion effect. Shall we try it? It is! It's giving us protection. That's nice. It probably won't last long enough for us to actually do any proper adventuring. Ow, ooh, ow. Okay, that's caltrops again. We'll just push those to the side, perhaps, shall we? That's very annoying. And it's difficult to stack them. There might be more hidden by the wall there, but I can't see it, so I cannot interact with it. So I don't think that the unicorn's end of the cave actually connects with the other bits of the cave. Ow, not again. Jeez, with all the caltrops. But we could still explore and just verify that. The nice thing, I think, about doing the dungeon delving for today's stream is that we're not getting tied up in a big, long quest line that we need to finish. And there's not as much reading quest, like NPC text out loud. Yeah, that's definitely one of the areas we were in. Torches. Torches being things that you have to constantly replenish is annoying. If I get him to dual wield... Not that dual wielding is a thing in this game, but he's holding the fire sword in his left hand, and it seems that doing it that way means we're not bothered by the crackly noises. Okay, cool. Aha, a chest. It might be one that's lock-pickable. And we did go and get that special key last time, so let's try it. Unlocked. We never need lockpicks ever again. Beautiful. We got more magic arrows, which again, I don't think we're going to bother with. And a little bit of gold. Here you go, boy. Hold on to that. And another ring of invisibility, which is nice. I might hang on to that. Oh, I can't put it in my bag of random stuff. Okay. But yeah, here we are, dead end. So we can see the rest of the dungeon, we just can't get into it. So we've got to go all the way back and around the side. Whoa, hello Red Dragon. We're not running away, it's fine. Calm down, game. I mean, we are running away, but like, we wouldn't be able to defeat that dragon anyway, so it's fine. Green dragon. Ooh, look at all those gems there. We want to get to there. Captain Pilcard, hello. How are you doing? And Sister Prawn, thank you for the follow. Oh, Mr. Prawn, beg pardon. The bouncing letters there were a bit hard to read. How are you doing, Captain? I hope you're well. It'd be kind of late at night for you, right? Doing okay, that's good. How's Ultima? Ultima's good. I'm feeling very sleepy, but because I played this game so much back in the day, you know, like, I could actually play this in my sleep, and it's not as much of a burden on me as it would be like if I was trying to play some other game. And we're just going to derp around a bit, go through some dungeons. It'll be nice. 2:30 about to crash. Right, well, feel free to just drop off anytime you like. Get yourself a good sleep. Thank you for coming by, though. It's nice to see you. So here we are in Dungeon Distard's actual main entrance, and we can go tell those adventuring party people that, hey, actually we got the unicorn to agree to your ridiculous request. After we poke through your supplies for anything that's useful. I suppose we don't need torches now if we've figured out the fire sword trick. I don't usually see you on, so I thought I'd at least say hi. Oh, well, I'm glad to see you. Yes, food. We're going to steal a bit of these people's food, I guess as a reward for having basically done their quest for them. Yes, that's how I'm justifying this. Those two are the hired help. Where's the guy? This one? Hail, milady, says Kyabra. We don't want to talk to you, actually. Till next time, milady. Is it you? Why, hello there, milady, says Cosmo. What are you doing here? I'm, searching for something, milady. Well, milady, 'tis a bit of a personal matter. What he is searching for, milady, is his virginity. That is not true, he blushes. I am looking for a way to prove my virginity. And about this proof. He looks down at his feet. Milady Ophelia is concerned that I might not be pure. I have waited my entire life for someone like her. Can she not see that I held myself for marriage? Surely thou dost see the value in that, milady. No woman would want me if I had not refrained from... Well, thou dost understand. And you're definitely pure then. I must prove to the lovely Ophelia that I am still a virgin. To do this I need to demonstrate that a unicorn will allow me to touch it. My friends and I are here to find such a creature, for recent legend purports that one lives in this dungeon. Yep, I have found it for you, and hey, can I not actually tell them? Personal? I would rather not discuss it, milady, he stammers. Okay, I thought there would have been a quest dialogue option here to be like, hey, yeah, we found it for you, go round the other entrance. But I guess if the unicorn said he would find them, then that's sorted out. Good day, milady. If thou dost see the unicorn, tell it to wait for me. We did that. Okay, just because they're extra annoying, I'm taking a gold and some sausages. All the sausages. And this cake. Our food requirements are quite high. So, I believe the bulk of the dungeon is to the right here. We could go back up this left path. Yeah, that's just a dead end. And my plan for this is, unlike last time, where we got a face full of dragon breath repeatedly until we died and woke up back at the poorhouse in Paws. Woo! That was a trap. Once we get reasonably far in, I'm going to cast Mark. Oh, dragon? Where is it? No? Nothing. Okay. Let's hole up in this corner here, and we'll cast Mark. And I wish I could use the B key to open my spellbook, but that's from Serpentile. And we need a stone to cast it on. Here's one I purloined earlier. We'll use the white stone to keep track of where we are in our dungeon run. And now if we get the party wiped again, we can just teleport back here. Much more convenient. Ooh, here's a ring of regeneration. Don't mind if I do. I could use a little food. Who said that? Jana? You'll just have to wait. Let's take this path. Oh, more caltrops. I actually saw them this time. And a dragon has spawned back in that big room we were in. The game is a little unfair sometimes with the monster spawns, because you only have to walk off-screen a little bit before the game unloads that area, and then you just sort of take another step back and bam, there's now monsters in a path that you thought you'd cleared. Here we go, gold bars. That's more like it. Boy, hang on to these. If we wanted to be really thorough, we'd be brushing up against all the walls here, looking for secret passageways, but I don't think there are any in this particular dungeon. It's a bit like Wolfenstein 3D, the way you'd have to... Oh, dragon? Damn it, it went invisible. Oh, but we killed it anyway. Yay. Oh, here. I'll sort out the inventory later. As usual. Just need someone to grab the stuff. I suppose it doesn't really even matter for the diamonds because we want to go visit the jeweler anyway. And then he'll turn that into gold, which will get dumped into the Avatar's inventory. To battle! Oh, people are still to battling. They're trying to get here, which they can't do. Yeah. So this should get us a bit more money just from killing the dragons. And we can spend that money on training for some of our party members. Basically, Ogre's the avatar. We haven't trained up in anything yet. And we're not really gonna bother, because when we do the expansion pack, all of those stats will be boosted enormously. Unless it's combat skill that doesn't go up. I'm not sure if that goes up. Anyway, YOLO here, we could train up, and we probably will, because I don't think his poor old man heart is gonna take the sort of drug abuse that we've given the boy. Spark has insane stats, but we could still train his combat up. Jana's in the same position. I think it doesn't really matter considering how strong they are, but you know, let's just give them a bump with the combat skill anyway. Maybe that affects their 2-hit chance. And yeah, Sentry is also someone who we might end up using drugs on, or we might just train him up normally. See how it goes. So this is a dead end. Those headless are attacking each other. That's crazy. I didn't think they did that. Okay. Ah, more caltrops. Oh, and we're getting attacked from behind. Jana, don't run over the caltrops. Oh, jeez. Could everyone please regroup? Oh, no. The avatar's knocked out. The dragon is invisible. I'm surprised that the dragon's actually taken out the party. Ow. And dead. Rip. So you see how quick that was, right? I have to do this balancing act when playing this game in terms of how many cycles I give DOSBox. Too slow and it's a pain to walk around the world. Too many and we just get ambushed like that and killed in the matter of seconds. Thank goodness thou art with us again. We were all very worried over thy condition. Thou hast been unconscious for so long that we thought thou hadst lost our life. It was Elizabeth and Abraham who found thee and delivered thee to us. They brought thee here along their way to Jahulm. So we might want to go visit there next. Happy Light Redeemed Hydrate. Thank you very much, Happy. It is truly mysterious how this continues to happen to thee. You saying I'm bad? You saying I'm bad at this game, Ferdwin? I'd like to see you take on those dragons. I am gladdened to see thee still alive, my good friend. I was sorely grieved at thine apparent demise. In the midst of our battle I did lose track of thee. It is good to find thee safe. If thou art feeling up to it, let us then continue our quest. So, who's here? Everyone's here, so we've all been resurrected. That's good, because I saw several people actually get killed. Jana and Spark are in their comatose state, because everyone's been given basically a full heal. Spark's only 9 hit points away from being conscious again. Jana is at -48. So let's use a bit of healing magic. Hairball! Good to see you, friend. How are you?
Hairball Shed X100, beep beep I'm a Jeep. Beep beep I'm a Jeep. Beep beep I'm a Jeep. But actually, I'm just stopping in to say hi before I head to bed.
Yeah, good to see you. No worries. If you need to hit the hay, please do so. Also, Mr. Prawn, hello. I like the graphical mode you have enabled. Reminds me of an old CRT monitor. Is that a scaler setting Exalt? We're not actually using Exalt for this, Mr. Prawn. I'm using not my original DOS version of the game. My original DOS version of the game was the 1.0 release and it's on floppies. This is the CD-ROM release, which includes the expansion pack. But either way, it's running the DOS version of the game. Exalt is very nice. It comes with a lot of quality of life fixes that I kind of miss, like being able to push F and just feed people automatically. But, you know, nostalgia's sake, we play the game as it was originally done. My one modification here is, the scaler setting I'm using is it's DOSBox staging, and I'm using the F key is pretty nice, not gonna lie. Oh yeah. Also B for your spellbook and K for keys. Where's my DOSBox? DOSBox. Cat Ultima 7 staging. So the specific scaler I'm using, oh, that's right. It's in the generic. It's in the generic DOSBox staging config. Staging. Is it like print conf that I can use? Yes. Which is this file. I should make this a command actually, just so I can. There we go. So I've got this in my DOSBox staging config. And it does result in a bit of artifacting on the stream, I find. But it's not too bad as long as you've got the window size large enough. And it means that I get to see the game with a nice kind of CRT feel to it. Which I like, you know, it's just like how I would be seeing it if I had bothered to save any of my old CRTs. Which I do really lament. Like, I threw out a perfectly good one in something like 2000, just because it was so big and bulky and the flat screens, yay. But should have hung on to it, really. Let's give Gianna here a heal. Okay, she's back to normal. And let's save a bit of mana and spell ingredients and just give Spark a bandage. Nope. Okay, we need a bit more bandaging power there. Nope, Spark's still comatose. Shader, not scalar, yeah. I wonder how long people will start making new CRTs. It would be interesting to see like how the technology's progressed. Sorry, BRB, cat screaming outside my house. Better make sure it's okay. Please do, Mr. Prawn. I wouldn't mind if someone started manufacturing CRTs again. Yeah, like, in theory, right? Like, if technology's progressed enough, they could, like, shrink the electron gun down a bit and make it compact, but still revive that phosphor kind of feel to everything. I'm off to bed as well. Night all. Good night, Captain Pilcard. Let me give you and some other people shout-outs. Captain Pilcard. So Captain Pilcard is another retro streamer who does all sorts of cool things and has been playing Space Quest 4. Who else? Hairball. Yep. Hairball. Really fun retro streamer who is a cat. I mean, he's not really a cat, but he plays a cat on Twitch. Can relate. And earlier we had Cyclone in the chat. I don't know if she's still here, but Cyclone is our Stream Shed Spotlight creator for August, and August is nearly over. But you can go check her out if you want to. She's another Aussie streamer from Western Australia. So yeah, I was looking at Spark here, and we're looking at their stats. His hits are still -4, so I guess those bandages really don't do much. Maybe I should invest in just a spell for him. Or a potion? Could probably swing a potion. But one thing to note is when your companions that you have artificially enhanced using drugs, when they're like this, and they're just kind of stuck in the world, standing motionless, you can still walk far away and press I enough times and you can bring up their inventory. So effectively, they're like an ender chest. They're like a portable hole. They're like extra dimensional storage that you can just use, and you don't need to feed them or anything, and you can just keep them in your party forever. Sun, hello, how are you? Good to see you. We have just been, we've just had our ass handed to us in Dungeon Distard, and we woke up here in the poorhouse, having been discovered and dragged over here and revived. Unfortunately, our drug-addled friend here is still on -1 hit points, so needs a bit of a boost to get them to recover. Jana has the potions, doesn't she? Yes. Yeah, take that. That healed you. Also, not a lot. That was like 7 hit points. So I guess I'm not going to bother too much with like hoarding bandages and potions. Although I suppose it doesn't seem like much, but when most people's maximum hit points are like 18, sure, 7 is a lot. So you're getting beat up. I'm trying to decide which TTRPG to buy. Oh, interesting. What did you have in mind? I haven't played a good TTRPG in some time, just because of the whole logistics of getting one's group of friends together at a particular time. COVID didn't make things any easier, although in some ways I think that doing a game online would actually be easier to just get people to agree to a set time, and then they don't have to like bring the kids along or anything like that. Still, Necro can dream. Playing the game again sometime. I have whole dice sets that I haven't used. Kids ruin everything. Gareth, I could quote that and show it to your children. Like, here's what your father thinks of you. SLA Industries, Traveller, Modern Age, Zweihander, Fading Suns, Delta Green, or Judge Dredd. I mean, I recognize Judge Dredd from the comics. You have 0 children. Seems like a good amount. Well, your future children. Zweihander I've heard of, I think, and Traveller, yeah, of course. But I don't know the other ones. Sounds interesting. Where are we? We've got our party together. Some of them are hungry. Let's feed the party. We're all very hungry after getting killed by dragons. Still, I think we were basically done with that dungeon. If Sentry could just... Sentry, what are you doing? Why are you holding your backpack as a weapon? Sometimes when people get resurrected, they their inventory gets a bit jumbled up. Let's just double check everyone else is sane. Yeah, this looks fine. I tell you what though, if we're fighting dragons, let's use your triple crossbow. Thank you. You don't have anything there, you're fine. Okay, good. SLA Industries is an 80s retro, futuristic, dystopian splatterpunk, complete with murderous CEOs and space cannibals. Sounds fun. Let's teleport back, because that's a thing we can do now. Possibly kill a few more dragons. Why is it bright in here? That's weird. Like it's daylight bright. Oh, caltrops again. not stop with the fire. Okay. Let's turn the cycles down a bit so that the game becomes a bit more tactical. Who is wounded? Spark is not actually looking that great. Jana is fine. Sentry. What? Fading Suns is basically Dune. Interesting. I mean, when you say suns, I think of Dark Sun, which also has that kind of desert theme. 1 AG is a Dragon Age system. Oh, right, that one. And rebuilt for present-day gritty pulp heroic adventures. Stardew Valley board game, Gareth. Cool. I didn't realize there was one. Do you, like... I assume it's something you play with friends, and then do you all have a little farm and you're able to trade and buy crops and things? Oh, there's another dragon. Combat mode, please. Thank you. Okay, we can bump the cycles up a little bit. Sentry, don't run away. You're just going to get killed again. Oh, Lord. Would the party not split up, please? This game is so realistic. Everyone here. Everyone to me. Just to me. Now, these caltrops need to be dealt with. Someone should pick them up. There we go. You run the one farm, and it's a collaborative to do the goals. It's quite complicated. Alright. Take that, dragon. Wow, okay, I think I took a dragon breast to the face there. So there's only the 4 of us right now. We have more gems. Yay, gems. We like gems here. You're full, are you? Okay, fine. Just everybody hold on to these. I suspect Spark has gotten killed. I feel like dragons aren't really playing to their strengths in a cave. Yeah, you would think they would just fly around and hit us from range, but nothing in this game technically flies. I mean, there are things that do fly, but like they're just kind of hovering. They're just walking around, but a few blocks up in the world. Yes, yes, caltrops. Just want to see what's at the end of this tunnel, and then we can call the dungeon done. They're little vacuums? Yes, dragons and Roombas share a heritage. Oh, there's Spark. Okay, he's alive. I have 1 hit point. Yikes. Spark also has 1 hit point. Sentry is on 1. Yoda has 3. And Yana has 27. I actually have an off-brand dragon. Oh no. Before we do anything, let's use some of those bandages and healing potions, shall we? And Jana can ditch these caltrops that are just a nuisance. It would be nice if you could actually just reliably clear out a dungeon. But just because of the way the monster spawning works, you really can't. Also, we should cheese things a bit. We have all these potions, and a lot of these potions are blue ones, which put things to sleep. It'll put you to sleep if you use it. Let's make ourselves invisible, although I don't think the dragons care. Is everyone at least at some positive number of hit points? Sentry could be better. I'll tell you what, let's give him the Ring of Regeneration that we picked up earlier. Where are you, Sentry? Take your gloves off for a second, because you can't wear a ring and gloves in this game. Have one of those. See if we can take this dragon by surprise. Surprise! We walked right into your face. Ow. It's empty. The dragon is empty. Great. Mine unfortunately hasn't gouged flames yet, though. It does suck. Well, you want them to suck, right? Ow. Please finish that dragon off, please. Iola, what are you doing? Oh, we're back. Hang on. Firstly, Jana's backpack, blue potion, myself, black potion. Now I can't tell what the potion colors are anymore. Yay, clever James. I feel like this is going poorly. It is a lot of dragons, and we haven't actually boosted our stats aside from the 2 party members who have God mode stats now. Yes. What's everyone's stats at? I have 1 hit point, yay. Don't have anything to fix that, do I? Maybe we use some lightning on the dragon? Sure. Aha! Suck shit dragon. It wasn't actually dead. Okay. It's properly dead now. Now what's really gonna suck is most of our companions are dead. If we had fallen in glorious combat... Wait, I think all of our companions are dead. There's Yolo. There's Jana. There's Sentry. Where's the boy? The boy's here somewhere. But he's at negative 59 hit points. This is bad, because I need the boy to resurrect people, or to hold on to people to bring them back to Lord British to resurrect them. It would almost have been better if we'd actually just died, because then we would have all been taken back to the poorhouse. Cool. What am I looking for? Potions. Not there. What is the torch here? It's a spent torch. Why were you carrying that around? Alright. Alright. Let's... How many hit points am I on? 1. Yeah, let's give that to me. And I suppose... No, I still need to see where the boy is. And every time I move around here, I'm possibly spawning dragons in, like, the corner there. Yikes. Or there. Yikes. Dirty Diaper. The ultimate weapon. Makes anything flee. So I can't pick these people up. They are far too heavy. The only one that could possibly pick all of my companions up is the boy, and I don't know where the boy is. I tell you what, we'll cheese it slightly if we turn on the number ID flag for the cheating. Yeah, I thought as much. Whoop, okay. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Avatar, why is it... There we go. It must be really weak. So that's another dead dragon and some more gems, hooray. How are we going to ever possibly carry them back? I don't know. I do have a thought, though. But it might still not work, because again, dragons, I think they can see invisibility. But I have on me an invisibility ring. The thing is, I was trying to get a hold of Spark here, and Spark is passed out behind the walls such that we can't actually see where he is. That's the 2 there. Turn the cheating off a bit. So yeah, how about I put on this here ring of invisibility that I have. And we can go explore the rest of the dungeon. Nope, dragons can still see me. Run away. Dragons do not care about invisibility, confirmed. Keep running. Keep running. Dead end. Ow. Just dodging fireballs. And look inside a chest. It's got some stuff. What is this? Of course, it's a potion, but I don't know what color potion. Could be anything. Does the boy have any... No, the boy is just carrying loot. Well, I mean, sure, that's still helpful for us. Please loot this stuff. Can I heal myself without making myself a target for more fireballs? I can, but then immediately die. Okay. Thank goodness thou art with us again. We were all very worried over thy condition. Thou hast been unconscious for so long that we thought thou had lost thy life. I did. It was Elizabeth and Abraham who found thee and delivered thee to us. They brought thee here along their way to Jalm. It is truly mysterious how this continues to happen to thee. Get good, Avatar. Well... So you can see, here we are back in the shelter, and it's in the middle of the night, and Spark is unconscious because Spark has -8 hit points. I've been full healed, but we don't have anyone else in our party because they were killed before that combat that finished us off. So they didn't get brought back to here with us, and we would have to actually go and pick them up ourselves. Let's go back to bed.
Yes, my friend, rest and heal, so that you are strong and able to face the perils before you. Pleasant dreams.
Negative hit points is interesting. At what point do you die? I think it's -10, Gareth. Yo, Spark. Okay, he's on 20 now, so we could wake him up now. But obviously, because of the whole integer overflow that we're doing with people's strength scores, which then corresponds to their maximum hit points, the maximum strength is a signed integer, so it can go to 245, but maximum hit points is... sorry, strength is unsigned, hit points is signed. So when Spark heals too much, he goes negative again. It's very strange. Alright. What we'll do is... we will dump some loot here. Green potion. I don't think we need that. In fact, we will dump all the loot here. Actually, who knows who could steal it? Let's hide it in a safe location. We'll stash it in this cornfield. Here. Haha. And that too. Now we can teleport back. I've got to admit, I kind of hate when I accidentally heal to death. I like offensive healing. That's a thing I used to use back in the Ragnarok days against undead enemies. And there was even a way... I forget how it worked exactly with Ragnarok, but there was some set of priest skills that could be used offensively like that. Ooh, what was it? Anyway, let's recall back to the dungeon. I miss my echo. Yeah. How's that sortie that you made on that random server, Gareth? More dragons. Sanctuary? Yeah, Sanctuary was the big area effect heal. Okay. Boy, you need to hold on to these bodies. So, put that one in there, that one won't fit. Okay. You can hold on to Yolo in your left hand and Yana in your right hand. Now we can, I think, get out of here. Yeah. We'll use help and we'll go to Lord British. My wrist got in the way, yeah. I'm level 50-ish. Cool. I think I'm thinking of, there was a priest skill like the Holy Water one that you could use to make your armor holy. Which would be good if you were fighting some mobs. Because you know how it had like the 8 different types of element. But you could also use it offensively, because you could make someone else's armor holy and then use like a shadow power on them. Not as a priest maybe, like you would get one of your friends to do it. Anyway, we've dragged our 3 friends back to the castle, thanks to this monstrous hulk of a boy that we created. Let's find Kingy and get him to res our friends. Kingy. Res, please. Jana's dead body is particularly gruesome because, like, she's got her guts hanging out. Making a mess of the carpet here. Ah, there's Kingy. He's doing important bureaucratic duties. BS Sacramenti endows the armor of all targets with holy property in 3/3 area. There's 2 other acolytes horizontally adjacent. Yeah, I never did see anyone trying that, because good luck actually coordinating that with 2 other priests. But in theory they could do all sorts of nonsense with that. I regret to interrupt this council meeting, but could you please revive these 3 dead bodies? Yes, Poggers? Lord British asks. Heal. Yes. Resurrect. Indeed, this person is badly wounded. I will attempt to return them to health. Their guts are hanging out. Of course, it will never cost thee anything to use mine healing services. Breath doth return to the body, thy comrade is alive. Done. Heal. Yes. Resurrect. Breath doth return to the body, thy comrade is alive. Done. Heal. Yes. Resurrect. Breath doth return. Done. Bye. Goodbye, Poggers. Do come back soon. Oh dear, we've just resurrected the same guy 3 times. Because of course time was paused while we were talking there. We actually have to initiate a whole separate conversation. Yes, Poggers? Yes. Resurrect. Breath doth done. Yay. Bye. Goodbye, Poggers. Okay, Jana's back to life, but she's unconscious because weird drug abuse. Yes, Poggers? Lord British asks. Heal. Yes. Resurrect. Breath doth return to the body, the comrade is alive. Done. Bye. Goodbye, Poggers. Do come back soon. Alright, we'll get Yana to negative 52 hits. Okay, we need to hit you with a spell. You know what? Since Lord British is right here... Yes, Poggers? Lord British asks. Can you heal, please? Yes. Healing. Who dost thou wish to heal? Jana. Indeed, this person is badly wounded. I will attempt to return them to health. Of course, it will never cost thee anything to use mine healing services. The wounds have been healed. Done. I wonder if that's like a full heal, because... Yep, full heal is not what we want. We want a partial heal at best. Alright, the party's back. I want to give the dungeon one more shot before we call it quits. Interesting that we were wearing the Ring of Invisibility there, but it wasn't actually making us invisible. So, yeah, Yolo has 1 magic bolt left. And I think we actually found some more bolts for him. Yeah, there's 60 bolts here. Is there anything else? No. Let's... logistics. Like, I fear this is like the boring bit of the stream where I'm just juggling inventories and figuring out what we need to be doing. Lord British probably has true sight. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, he's probably decked out with magical items and everything. Of course, if we kill him, we don't get to loot anything. Except his last will and testament, which is amusing. Don't worry, we will definitely kill Lord British on stream at some point later. There's a few ways we can do it. Here we go. Let's cash in the gems that we've picked up, because we've picked up a lot. Oh, we have to go through the whole dialogue tree, do we? Precious materials. Gems. Yes. Yes. I see that thou hast 32 gems. Here is thy payment. Thank you. I'm sure thou must be on thy way. Sean smiles. Money! Let's spend this money. On a few more bolts for Aeolo here. Hello, Coop says. Here's your boss. Hello, boss. Greetings, lad. Thou art looking well. The same to thee, my lord. So now that your boss is here, you can just give us free access to all of your stock, right? It's easy to identify with the Avatar, knowing he's also subject to the commons man's affliction of inventory management. So true. So your job? I'm the manager of Aeolo's bows. Master Aeolo has entrusted me with this responsibility. If there's anything thou dost want in the way of bows and arrows, please say so. Yeah, we'd like to buy things, and we would like to buy things for free because, again, I have your boss here in the party. So let's buy some bolts. Bolts sell for 30 gold for a dozen. Would still like to buy? Yes, but for free, right? Let's get... We had 60, so if we've got 24... 36... That's close enough, I think. Done. Would Sal like something else? Nope. Bye. Goodbye. What I want to do here is take the bolts that I've just bought, which of course they've gone into my ammo slot here, possibly combine them with the 10 bolts that Jana's carrying, and the... Geez, where's your stuff? Oh no, where did I put them? Where did I put them? Did I put them on the ground and then just walk away? Or was it buried under this pile of mutton? I might have just dumped them on the ground at Lord Britisher's. Let's have a look. Whoa, lightning. Dun, 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 dun. Well, they're not here. Hey, Lord British, did you see a pile of bolts sitting around anywhere? No? Well, there is one kind of ammunition we could restock on while we're here. Let's go to the Royal Nursery. Here we are, the Royal Nursery, and here is a dirty diaper. Sentry, if you would be so kind. Here's a clean diaper, but we can make it dirty. Those are for babies. Oh, we can't make it dirty with the babies in the cradle. We have to use it on a different baby. You don't want to hold a diaper, Sentry? That's unusual. Oh, because you don't have a backpack. Sentry, where is your backpack? You had a backpack, Sentry. Oh no. This happens sometimes. I should have checked everyone while we were resurrecting them all. But the game, you know, it tries to allocate items to these inventory slots a bit weirdly sometimes. And in this case, it looks like bad things have happened. And Sentry has lost his backpack. Damn it. I don't think he had too much of value on him, but that's kind of a nuisance. I will try and fix that off stream. And I'd also like to know where the hell the bolts went. Oh, here we go. The boy has the 60 bolts. So we can combine those to get a stack of... Seriously? I would definitely rage quit this game. How does Spark have a max weight of 490? That's a good question, Mr. Prawn. You see, if we look at Spark's stats, he has a strength of 245, where the maximum anyone is normally allowed is 30. His dex and intelligence are also boosted to 30. His combat skill has never improved, so he's still at 10. Basically what we did a few episodes ago was we experimented with drugs. The fun thing about the game is it has drugs in the game, fantasy variety, silver serpent venom, which is being used and abused to get some miners to mine harder and work longer hours and things like that. So we've looted a lot of it from the Britannian Mining Corporation. And the game is obviously of trying to send the message that drugs are bad, okay? So you can take the drugs, you can take it as the avatar, or you can force feed it to your party, and they will temporarily gain 5 in your 3 major stats. But when it was the kitty there all along, the kitty's been there the whole stream, son, actually. Let's have a closer look at Poppy. Nope, this one. I was always curious about the effects. Well, the effects are generally negative, because although it gives you a temporary boost, when it wears off, it drains your maximum, your total strength by 1 and your total intelligence and dexterity by 1. So you gain 5, but lose 6. The thing is, you can pause the game when you open your inventory, and you can drink a whole bunch of it at once. Gareth has redeemed Bother Cat. We shall go bother the cat. Poppy, time to bother you. Yes, it's time to bother you. Hello. Poppy, for those of you who haven't seen her before, is in her flan bed. I've got a little heating element that's in there. And because it's kind of winter still, she's pretty much been here 23 hours of the day. Very nice. That saliva back on your fur. Oh. If she wasn't in her little flan bed there, I might be able to pick her up. But it is functionally impossible to pick up a cat when she's in that position. Your cat is being a jerk. Ah. So where were we? Oh yes, drugs. If you feed your companion, because you don't want to do this to yourself, you don't want to do this to the main character because you will get soft locked. But if you feed your companion about 7 or 8 vials of silver serpent venom in the same instant, because you've got the game paused, and then you go wandering around, when the effect wears off, it all wears off at once. And it lets your stats go below 0, and thus overflow to very large amounts. And for some reason, the game treats strength different from dexterity and intelligence, and lets it go to ridiculous amounts. Well, it rolls under, yeah. It underflows the integer. What makes it difficult is your strengths can go up to 255, but your hits can only go up to 127. And hits is based on strength. So eventually you will heal up to a value that becomes negative and go into a coma. So let's see if we can recover a bit here. We'll go get our stash of loot. Here you go, boy. I'll accept the loss of whatever the hell Sentry had as just par for the course, and I'll try and... I'll tell you what we should do. We should save. And I'll try and figure out what to do later. In theory, if I had like 16 or maybe 20 vials of serpent venom to use all in one go, I could probably get the value to roll over or under low enough that it goes to something that's in the 100 value of strength, which would be perfect, because then you could have someone who isn't in danger of suddenly lapsing into a coma because they've got too many hit points. Let's cast a spell and go back to the dungeon. We will defeat that dungeon once and for all. We'll just dump more coins on the boy. But it's good to see that we're getting a decent profit from those gems. That will pay for training for our non-steroid abusing companions. Spell. We want to go back to where we marked. Yeah. We want to carefully look at all those dragons. Okay, those ones are sleeping. Those ones are not sleeping now. Kill them. Kill them quickly. And I didn't even do the thing I was going to do because we got distracted by cats. Which I mean that's on brand for me, really. These dragons do take a beating. And I apologize for the intensity of the fleeing battle music. We may have to put up with that a lot in this game. When there's enemies that we can't fight them right now, so we're not going to fight them. They're behind a wall. We're just going to walk away and despawn them. Okay, here's the place where we met our fateful end. Oh lord. Can we abuse potions, please? We need to put this dragon to sleep. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, Lord. We're so bad at this. Thank goodness thou art with us again. We were all very worried over thy condition. Thou hast been unconscious for so long, we thought thou had lost thy life. It was Elizabeth and Abraham who found thee and delivered thee to us. They brought thee here along their way to Jahol. It is truly mysterious how this continues to happen to thee. Truly. So really the lesson here is not that you shouldn't do drugs, it's that you must be fully commit to drug use if you hope to achieve physical perfection. Exactly, Mr. Prawn. This is not an endorsement of the James Neko Twitch channel. This is just an interesting game mechanic in the game Ultima VII. But drugs are pretty cool. Yay, drugs! Okay. So, we're back. Certain party members are comatose again. We're going to run out of spell ingredients, aren't we? Okay, we can cast heal 8 more times. 7 more times. What I was going to do, since we're down to 1 magic bolt here, 46 bolts, 60 bolts. Why were you not even using a weapon spark? Oh, because you've got a bag full of goodies here. Okay, cool, yeah. Right. Okay, let's put 40 bolts on the ground. And then we can stack those with that. Make a stack of 100 bolts. That's what I wanted. And then we can enchant the bolts to make them more gooder. Which is one of these spells. I might just be a third circle one. Enchant, here we go. Now we're cooking with gas. This will turn Iolo's crossbow into a shotgun, basically. And maybe I should use some protection spells more often, too. We'll teleport back to the dungeon. What I hope is the last time. No? Oh, I'm out of mana, aren't I? Yep, mana is a thing in this game, and I have 2. And it's not as if there's even like a mana potion that I can drink to restore it. You just kind of have to wait. And if we're going to have to wait, we may as well walk back to the dungeon. I reckon what we ought to do is just run for it through the dungeon. Just run past all the dragons. Because they're going to keep respawning no matter what. It is a very dangerous area to be wandering around in. And if we just leg it as fast as we can, hopefully the 2 party members who are buff enough to absorb a few blasts of fire to the face will take it. Ooh, more magic ingredients, yay. I like being able to harvest magical reagents for free instead of having to pay for them. I think there's enough places in the game that you can find everything you want for free, but some of them are quite far off. Alright, let's give it a save. And we're just going to run through the dungeon, rage looting as much as we can. Ow. Yep, counter-ups. I think we went down this path already, actually. So this is actually a dead end, isn't it? Yes. How's everyone's health? Mine's not great. And we're out of potions, aren't we? Yes, I have a single bandage. Purple potions are protection, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's have some of that. I still don't know why everything's so bright. Like it's daylight the game palette is using. It's not like the torchlight game palette. Oh, just kill them, please. They're just green dragons. Surely we can take some green dragons. The answer was no. Thank goodness thou art with us again. We were all very worried about thy condition. I must have been unconscious for so long. And we thought the host lost our life. It was Elizabeth's inherited hand that found thee and delivered thee to us. They brought thee here on our way to Jahom. It is truly mysterious how this continues to happen to thee. I am glad to see thee arrive, my good friend. I was sorely grieved at thine apparent demise. In the midst of our battle, I lose track of thee. It is good to find thee safe. If thou art feeling up to it, let us then continue our quest. I'm willing to call this a stream. Oh, son, do you know Mr. Prawn? It's cool when people just randomly stumble into each other in other people's Twitch streams. Anyway, I think we've done enough of attempting to bash our heads against the dungeon full of dragons for one stream. Other thoughts on what we might do include traveling to this island here, because there's some stuff we can do there. There's some training and what have you. I might briefly take us up to Minnock to get ELO trained. And there's main quest things to do around like finding wisps and talking to them. What can we do? Maybe just to wrap up, we could go back to Minnock and get some people trained, because we have money now. And then take a boat down to on a hold, because there's the other trainer there, and there's also a chest full of goodies. If you recall, we found a key in a chest in the middle of the desert, and I happen to know that it will unlock a chest in there that has some goodies in it. So I think that's a plan. That will get us geared up a bit more. Our two companions need healing. Let's just go to sleep. Arise, Poggers. Time to continue the quest. Ow. Why did I just take a lot of damage there? Oh, because I'm hungry. We can't feed our unconscious companion, unfortunately. Healing. Off stream, I might want to pick up some more spell reagents for us because we're going to be casting that a lot. And in terms of getting up to Minnock, let's try the moongates. We will eventually find the right moongate to get us there. It's just a question of constantly going through them. This one is Moonglow. We'll go there another day. This one's just outside a cove. That doesn't really get us where we want. Ow. This one's Jahom. Visit here later. This one... No, that's you. And there's a guy there. Hey guy, what are you doing here? The man before you stretches and inhales deeply. What's your name? Please, milady, call me Perrin. I reside here in Empath Abbey. What do you do? I'm a scholar, milady. Dost thou want training in the realm of books? No. Forgive me, I am but a bit overzealous in my search for students. I hope thou wilt return in the future. Yeah, maybe. We'll get round to it eventually. Goodbye, Poggers. Best of luck in thy journeys. Ow. Ow. The moongates are a little unstable, unfortunately. Okay, this one. Yeah, this one is the one we need to be at to get to Minnock. Just go through this little tunnel. And we're here. I wanted to go get Iolo trained up a bit. Because, yeah, we're not going to use the Serpent Venom on him. His poor old heart can't take it. But we could train him up a bit in Dexterity, which will hopefully help his crossbow shooting. How good to see thee again, says Karina. What do you do? I'm a teacher in Minnock, along with Jaka. And what do you teach? I teach that singular skill which enables one to learn all the lessons of life without losing it in the process. Combat! I would charge thee 20 gold for each training session. Art thou still interested? Yeah. Which of you wishes to train? Iolo here. You pay 20 gold, and the training session begins. Karina leaps like a panther around the padded mat of the training ring. Her movements are so fast, they are a blur. She attacks. At first, she lands her blows at will, causing stings of pain that send Iolo reeling, but as the session progresses, he finds his reflexes have been sharpened noticeably. I thank thee for a fine practice session. Thou wilt be back, she grins confidently. Yes, I will be, because I actually want to do this several times for everyone. Well, not everyone, but some people. Iolo has 6 training points left. She takes 3 each time. So if I do that at least one more time, that'll get his combat skill up a fair bit. And I might want to boost his strength a little bit, because, I mean, I do need all these party members to be pack mules for me. Good to see thee. Job. Teacher. Combat. Yes. YOLO. Train. Okay, bye. So that leaves him 3 training points left. I'll boost his strength later, but he's got 27 combat now, which is decent. I kind of want to do it for the boy as well. The boy doesn't need any other training, but his combat skill is very low. And I don't know if the trainer will actually accept him for training, because she does boost dexterity. So let's see. Job, teacher, la 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 la. Yes, which of you wishes to train? Spark. You pay 20 gold and the training session begins. Okay, cool. The attacks, da 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 da. Bye. So what did that do for him? Oh wow. Okay, that was a very productive training session. His combat skill has gone up to 30. Cool, he doesn't need to do any more training now. I guess what's happened here is combat is linked to your dexterity score, and he used to have it at like 10, I assume, so his combat was also 10. We did the drugs and boosted those stats, but it didn't correct for the derived stat of his combat. And now that we've bumped him up with a bit of training, it's recomputed that, and yay, that's nice. I wonder if we can do that for anyone else. But other people I kind of want to boost their strength. Jana... Yes, we could do it with Jana here. She's got enough training points. Yo, Karina. Job, teacher... Yes. Gonna training montage, and we're done. And stats are now suitably awesome. Excellent. Okay, that's pretty much what I wanted to do here. Maybe now we jump back to Britain. Nope. Moonglow. Here's Britain. And we could take our boat down to on a hold. We won't start all of the quests or anything there. I just want to basically get there and confirm that the key we looted does actually open that chest that we want the goodies from. And then I'll call it a stream. Maybe I'll train up Iolo in strength once. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, no. The docks are over this way. Oh, hello, there's a locked chest. You know what we like to do with locked chests, don't you? We like to open them and take their contents. Because we are the Avatar and we are on a mission to save the world. And who locks an empty chest? Who locks an empty chest, really? As it happens, I can lock an empty chest. Now that I've got that key. I'm gonna steal your apples just for that. And I think we parked our ship on this dock. I think this is our ship. We will know soon enough. All right. So we need to sail down this way. Oh, no, don't run aground. Does anyone know a good sea shanty? Where's that? Oh, that's that weird little island that's just off the coast. I don't think there's actually anything here. This should be our destination. We just need to sail around it. And yes, into this bay here. And it looks like they already have a ship parked here, but we can just double park. It's fine. Lower that gangplank and lower their gang. Oh, we can't. Well, what we could do is just park on the shoreline there. But since we have the ability... Oh no, how did I climb onto the edge of the ship there? May as well show off one of the spells that we can do now. It's telekinesis. Where is it? I think it's actually second circle. Yes. Use telekinesis to just lower the gangplank remotely. Very, very handy in getting out of stuck situations and also to progress the plot. What's this building here? Iolo's South? Iolo's South. This is another of Iolo's franchises. Hi. You see a man who, despite being blind, quickly acknowledges you. I am Jordan, Sir Jordan, and thou art? I am Poggers. My pleasure, Poggers. He shakes your hand. And what's your name? As I told thee, my name is Sir Jordan. And what do you do? I sell bows and crossbows here at Iolo's South. My friend here is actually Iolo, your boss. The original branch is in Britain, but I do find business here in the hold. Serpent's Hold, milady. I have sold many quality bows to the knights here. Yeah, original branch? The great archer himself, Iolo, started that branch more than 200 years ago. I thank thee for thy compliment. 'Twould mean more wert thou Iolo. Listen here, rogue, I truly am. Yes, yes, I know, thou really art Iolo, and I am Lord British. So he doesn't even recognize his boss's own voice. So I don't think we'll be able to get many discounts here. But what do you sell? Weapons or missiles? Missiles, I guess. What does I wish to buy? Bolts. Bolts sell for 20 gold for a dozen. Is that agreeable? Sure. We may as well stock up. We're gonna need lots eventually. Wait, hang on, that's too much. 4. Very good, milady. Would still like to try something else? No. Bye. I hope to see you again, Poggers. And yeah, if we'd introduced ourselves as the Avatar there, he would not have believed us. Trainer, here we go. Here's one of the reasons for being out here. The large, muscle-bound man smiles pleasantly at you. What's your name? I am Minion, milady. He shakes your hand. I'm a trainer. I help warriors become bigger and stronger and better fighters. I also forge swords to match the strength in my students' arms. Cool, so can you train this old man behind me? I will train thee for 45 gold. Wilt I pay? Yes. Which of you wishes to train? YOLO. You pay 45 gold, and the training session begins. It begins with a short but extensive weight training program, followed by a sparring match with heavy weaponry. Shortly, Ayola begins to feel stronger and better able to utilize that strength in battle. And can you also train Sentry while you're at it? Yes. Sentry. Bye. May the strength in thine arms always match the strength of thy will. Cool, so that's boosted our stats a little bit. I wanted to give Ayola some more strength, so of course he can carry more shit. And Sentry here could also use a bit more strength. Sentry is actually a trainer, but he's just not a very good one, so we'll pay other people to train us. And for the moment, that's it, except of course for the mystery chest that we are all dying to know the contents of. If I remember where it is. Ah, here it is. It's in their dining room. No one else in here. Coast's clear. Let's use this key. Unlocked. Nice. Don't need this now. And okay, it's just some spell ingredients. I had thought there was more, or perhaps I am thinking of another key. Yeah, you know what? I think I am. I mean, I'll take the spell ingredients for sure. And maybe hold on to the key just in case it opens the other thing. But no, I think it's a whole other key. See, look at this weapons room they have. Look at all the cool stuff. Can we use this key? No. So just for... Yeah, okay. We'll just dump it here. If I push F9, we can see that this key is key number 177. Can you steal it all? We can, but we need to open this locked iron door first. This chest is also 177, so that's the key for the chest. This door is 244, so we need a different key for this one. And I think I remember where to get the key, or like where to start getting the key. It's like a whole chain of boxes to open. I don't know why they would lose their key like that. But yeah, we could get a Juggernaut Hammer, which is a magic hammer that you can throw and it returns to you. Magic Sword. I forget how good it is, but you know, sort of defense is nice. Magic Axe. Not amazing if you've got a Juggernaut Hammer, but sure. And the Magebane Sword, which is very nice to have. So yeah, perhaps next stream we'll actually talk to the people here and notice a theme in the NPCs that they have. But for now, I'll call it a stream. Thank you very much for coming along. Let's go back to the cat cam. Thank you very much for coming along. Yeah, I do appreciate... Oh, jeez. More music. It was fun. I'm glad you thought so, Mr. Prawn. I'm certainly having lots of fun, because this is, like, the iconic game of my childhood, and I love it to bits, and have played it so much. And yet, it's been a while since I did pick it up last. It's been long enough that it's fresh again, and I can feel like we can really explore the entire continent, and I'll have plenty to talk about and like show off these little bits of secrets and things, and it'll be nice, it'll be cool to do. So yeah, we'll be playing this for the foreseeable future, and the community goal was reached, so at some point in September I'm going to be doing 7 days to stream, where I stream each day of the week and I play 7 Days to Die, because it's not always retro here, it's mostly retro, but sometimes I pick up other random little things. And I have a Discord if you want to go there and follow me. I share it with some other streamers who are also very cool, wholesome people. It's called the Stream Shed. And you can follow me on Twitter if you really want to see the eclectic mix of tweets that I do. I do go live tweets, but I also retweet cats, and I get salty about Australian politics. So there's that. But I want to raid out now, and I'd like to raid us out to Lonely Shark Melb, because it is his birthday today. He's celebrating his birthday. He's doing a very long stream. He's another cool streamer from Melbourne. It's very nice, and it's through his chat that I met a lot of other cool streamers, like from the Stream Shed, for example. So yeah, let's go raid Lonely Shark. Shark Melb. And for a raid message, if you want to, you don't have to stick around, but if you want to, you can do Shark Happy Birthday from Neko. Shark Happy. Maybe fireworks. These won't mean much for this channel, but they're BTTV emotes in his channel. So that should be a suitable raid message, I think, if I've got the spelling correct. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Take care. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.